You know, I've been on a tear recently. Studio Ghibli put all those cute little cartoon movies they've done up on HBO Max, and it's just they're so short and they're so well done and so well drawn, and it's just got me on a Japanese movie bender right now. Yeah. They're solid. There's a lot of good ones coming from there.
I saw Spirited Away for the first time this year, and yeah, it's nuts.
That one got a ton of play, and it won the Oscar. It was a massive hit here. Overrated to you?
I mean, I think the best part for me was just the animation itself. I mean, the story was kind of clever, but I feel like the ending is a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some other movies from that studio. This is like, if Travis, you know what we're talking about, it's like the kind of like anime stuff.
Have not seen it.
It's a very uniquely Japanese art style to these cartoons.
And I was never really into it, but somebody was like, you have to watch Spirited Away.
That's the one that got. That's the one.
I've heard the name.
It really busted that whole. All the work that studio did, that was the first big success they had.
Right.
And I don't think that's the best one they've done, by the way.
Yeah.
But it's just,
what do you think is?
It was very, very popular. Porco Rosso is the one.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the best one.
Is that about a pig?
It is.
Yeah.
It's about a pilot with the face of a pig.
And
it's not really explained more than that, but it's beautiful. And that's all I've got. I've been thinking a lot about that, and I rewatched Seven Samurai, which is brutal because it's like 4 hours long, but it's that movie is super cool and so ahead of its time. And I mean, we talking about Enter the Wu-Tang had me kind of in a martial arts film mood, so I was kind of looking into that.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, our topic for today, the title of it, Emperor Tomato Ketchup, was it was taken from the title of a Japanese experimental film by the same name, really. And I tried so hard to find a version of that movie that I could watch. I so desperately wanted to see.
Yeah,
but I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find much written about it. Like I'm disappointed in myself.
It's a great title.
It is. It is.
I didn't know that until I think I looked at the Wikipedia today and I saw that. But still, I was wondering, how are you going to tie this into Stereolab when you started?
I know.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful.
Perfect.
Thank you.
It was beautifully done.
That's why you let me in. That's why I'm here.
The perfect segue.
Yeah.
What he does,
and this is, we are talking about an artist that we have gone into before. This is, again, by request. To get into Stereo.
So this is the follow-up to Mars Zodiac Quintet.
Yes, this was released right after. This is
96, right?
Yes, 2 years after.
Fourth album for Stereo.
And maybe their most famous. It's up there with their most famous.
I feel like fourth album's usually when they've gotten into the meat of it.
It can be.
Yeah.
Can be.
Yeah.
Unless you're Weezer or something. No disrespect to Weezer.
Okay.
Blue Album's great.
Yeah.
And the second one's pretty good. Anyway.
Any similarities felt to Mars?
Yes.
This one.
A lot.
Yeah. I would say the
looped sounds. Anyone?
Yeah.
Yes, but a little more complex.
Definitely.
I would say.
Not as much repetition, I didn't think.
Not as recycled.
But there was repetition.
They were true to that sound.
Yeah.
You can tell it's the same band.
And you know what I kind of found out in between doing that first album and this one is that this band draws a lot of influence from krautrock, which is it's German music. It's kind of sometimes put in the progressive rock genre, but it involves a lot of this kind of repetition, and like a constant kind of drum beat.
Yeah.
They have a name for it. It's like motoric or something. It's just like this 4/4 kind of you'll know it when you hear it.
Right.
But they draw a lot of influence from that, and there's a band called New, spelled Neu ! And I want to say that must be Stereolab's like biggest influence. You guys should check it out with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do.
But yeah, similarities. This one had a little more bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
They probably had a little more money to record and spend all this time on it.
Right.
Yeah, maybe they were on a better label or something, or they just got more money. But it does still kind of retain kind of a garagey feel.
Yes.
Like it's very organic and like sounds like they, recorded the like basics of these tracks live.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a band in a room, but then like overdubs of synths and craziness.
Right.
Which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a good time with this album. I'm just getting that out of the way right now.
Let's get into it.
Yes.
Metronomic Underground.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it could be the name of a blaxploitation film, and it sounded like that too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I loved this open.
There's a lot of funk to this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like the bass lines.
Yes.
Like I said, here we go through third time now. I was on a plane when I was listening to this.
You gotta stop doing that, man.
I know.
Yeah.
And
Stay
like
off those planes, bro.
so like I make it through like 3 songs, and all of a sudden I could hear Percolator. I'm gonna come back to Metronomic Underground, but like the bass was loud enough to where I could hear it over the plane motor, and I was like, I need to go re-listen to this from the start now that I didn't even realize the bass was audible. So like, and then I really focused on that, and I was like, my gosh, these bass lines are freaking awesome. But this song especially, there was so much going on. Like, dude,
it's one of their biggest hits.
Oh my gosh.
solid opener.
This one
very
is,
solid
It's
opener.
gonna kill live, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Dude, classic drone. I mean,
that bass line and then the guitar riff that comes in with it is just so simple and so genius.
Yeah.
It reminds me of kind of like classic Motown, like kind of those killer, session players that would just write these really simple but like just perfect bass lines.
I really like the keys tone too around the like halfway point in the song.
Yeah.
Really liked that.
It might be that Farfisa sound that we've talked about on the podcast a lot. Almost kind of a kind of cheesy sounding thing.
Yeah.
But like when you pair it with like other stuff.
But dude, that is like essential Stereolab sound.
Yes, totally.
Like now when I hear that sound, it's like I associate it with these guys.
Yeah. I love this track.
Yeah,
I think we all agree.
It was hard to
opener.
It was hard to not have this as my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, it was so I've re-listened to this one so many times.
And I had heard this one before.
Yeah.
Because it's one of their top played songs.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Killer way to start it.
Dig it.
Who's gonna try to pronounce the first word of the next song?
Sibyl's?
Sybil?
Sybil?
Sibel's Reverie.
Sibyl's? No. Sybil?
Sibylith?
Yeah.
Sybil?
Sibilance.
Track 2.
Track 2. Track 2.
Yes.
Track 2. Strings.
Kind of, yeah. It's a downbeat to start.
I thought this one was kind of boring.
Yeah.
I was going to say the one word to describe this for me is French.
Yeah.
Super laid back.
Yeah.
It might have been boring, but I enjoyed this song.
Yeah.
I love the keys. I thought the production was fantastic.
Yeah.
I say that. I have no room to comment on production sound on an airplane. So.
No.
Hey,
From what I could make out,
you can tell
it sounded
some
great.
things. Are y'all getting this Amber Alert?
I am.
I've got my airplane mode on.
Oh,
We're good.
you're still on that plane, man.
So that the mic doesn't get buzzing into it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I thought you just still had
on
it from the plane. I was like,
Vacation mode, man. Can't
That's
get airplane mode
You're
off.
getting any text.
Yeah. He was never told to take his phone off airplane.
That's
He
right.
never told me I could put my phone back
He's
on.
a hardcore rule guy.
Right. Dude, so how about Percolator?
I wanted coffee after listening to this one.
This one was kind of fun.
Yeah.
The bass, man.
Peppy.
It
Peppy.
This reminded me of a Doors track.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that as an influence.
Strong Doors vibes.
The French influence did definitely be there. They're pretty big in France, right?
Didn't Jim Morrison died in Paris?
I think so.
He did. I don't know about their
Listening to
like
Stereolab.
French fandom. I could see that though. I could see the Doors
Listening to Percolator.
and probably a lot of those '60s bands having a lot of popularity, but maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's door in French?
That is a
Puerta?
No, it's
Spanish.
That's Spanish.
How
It's Espanol.
about Puert?
Mm.
I'm just making it up.
It's
Ooh.
Porte. Porte.
Okay.
Huh? It was
I know, it's
close.
pretty cool. Did I say Puert?
You did. Yeah.
Less portes.
Less
Yeah.
Puert.
The doors. Less ports.
Less Puert.
So speaking about less, how about the next track? How do you pronounce
Wait,
it?
I just wanted to
Okay, go back,
comment
go back.
on the. It might be a Rhodes piano or like a bell or something.
I thought it was a Wurlitzer. Or is that a different
It
sound?
could be like played really high up.
Yeah.
But it had this bell-like tone.
Mm-hmm.
It got kind of creepy sound. I don't know.
Yeah.
I dug this song.
Me too.
Yeah, had fun.
Next one, I predicted that this would be one of Travis's favorite songs for some reason.
Le Hyper Sound.
Was I correct?
From what I could hear, it reminded me the most of the previous album.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It felt like it belonged on that album
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Which, I
Singing.
mean, it's good.
Sure.
There's
Yeah.
consistency with them from album to album.
Letitia, that's the name of the singer.
Oh
Le-
man,
Leti-
I'm gonna have to consult.
Her singing was a huge flashback to Mars, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I put extremely difficult track to describe.
yeah.
Like, I don't know how I would describe this track.
Yeah,
Weird slowdown at the end, too.
Yes. Yes.
Real odd.
they're a unique band.
They are. Like,
Yeah.
I've never heard anything like Stereolab,
Yeah.
ever.
They're hard to.
And, like,
categorize.
her voice has grown on me so much.
Me too. Me too.
Like, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It made me go back and listen to a lot of the stuff from Mars I didn't really care
And
for,
it-
and I like it
yeah.
more now.
Yeah.
And, again, it's just, this stuff's just really hard to describe.
Mhm.
Yeah. Letitia.
It's weird. It's like it's the A and the E kind of like combined,
Yeah.
I think.
Carry the
They
C.
invented a new character. I'm sorry. What?
Nothing. Ignore him.
What about you guys? What'd you think on that track?
Which one?
The Le Hyper Sound, track number 4.
Oh, sorry. I was busy Wikipedia.
You were on Google Translate.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Had the maracas in it.
This had the very krautrock feel, a little
Mhm.
dark, but it just kind of reminded me of driving or something.
I could see that.
Just very kind of steady, pulsing.
Yeah.
This was a favorite of mine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a simplicity to a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of soothing.
Yeah.
Her voice is very soothing.
Yeah, and it's not like the best singing voice. Like
No.
it can be very
It's just so
pitchy
soft spoken.
Yeah, yeah.
It blends really.
It works.
Really well. Yeah.
It's really monotone.
Yes.
Yes. Bordering on speak sing sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, that I'm not always a fan of that, but it works.
Yeah.
Can't deny it.
She
Yeah.
does it well.
Mhm.
No doubt.
Dude, Spark Plug.
Ooh, this is.
It was-
Funk is back.
I
Man.
said psych funk.
Yeah.
It's like there's some psychedelic vibes
Sure.
to it.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
Yeah,
like
you
funk
could-
right out of the gate.
Thick bass, the steely guitar thing, man.
Very
I
danceable.
can
Yeah,
listen to that all
yeah.
day.
Which I feel like is saying a lot for Stereolab.
Yeah.
Sure.
Danceable.
Yeah. I know. I don't remember much funk in the first album.
Me
Not at all.
neither.
Not
I
at all.
don't think there was
They
much.
really brought the funk here.
They did.
I thought listening to Mars Zodiac Quintet that they would take more of an electronic route from that album.
Yeah.
And this was kind of like you said, a little, it's organic, but it just, I don't know. It built on that previous album in all the right ways.
Yeah.
I like the funk flair to it, though.
Absolutely.
Like, it's the last route I would have expected this to go, and I'm
Same.
so glad it did.
Soulful.
That high energy feel to it. That was not expecting that.
Not words I would associate with Marzani.
No. First half of that
Funk and high
album.
energy.
And for like a French band to be like, you know, really pulling off some good funk, like that's pretty random.
It is.
It is.
That is.
I dig it. The fuzziness, man. On
Of
this next track.
OKV-26, that's
Dude.
all I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fuzzy.
That is
Buzzy.
a sick sound, though.
It is.
Yep.
Like,
Maybe OKV-26 was the effect.
yeah, really.
Like the pedal or whatever.
What does that mean?
Who knows?
Yeah, it's like overdrive.
Let's name this song after the effect pedal we're using.
Yeah, or like, yeah, that's a. Yeah, let me just Google that and see if that.
Or
is
like the
anything.
synth model or something. I don't know.
Yeah, really.
It's got to be some kind of oscillator.
Right. All that's come up is this song.
The song Overshadowed, the effect.
Oh, wait a minute. So they sampled a Kraftwerk song. It was like a quintessential krautrock act.
Yeah.
They sampled Kraftwerk's Autobahn.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's far out.
Yeah. I liked the song.
I did too.
I
Yeah.
liked this and I loved this in Sparkplug.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, I did too.
They're a lot of fun. Are y'all liking this better than the
Yes.
previous so far?
Yes, and I
think
have
so.
definitely turned the page on Mars. I like it more now,
Yeah.
having gone back through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Than when I did. When
This is a band that I feel
Yeah.
like the more I re-listen to it, the more and more I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can see that.
It's growing on me big time.
for sure. For sure.
The Noise of Carpet.
Weird title.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not
Much more upbeat.
Yeah.
Kind of a punky feel to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was heavier.
Yeah. Lots of swirly effects, which I enjoy. This is a great sounding album. Just
Yeah.
putting on the headphones.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
Even on a plane.
From what I could tell,
on
it
that
sounded
plane again,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over the crunching of whatever they hand out. Pretzels.
They
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
hand anything out.
Oh, yeah. Well, on a flight, how
Not
long is
with,
a flight?
Not with COVID.
Oh, that's right.
No, you had to pay for bottled water. They don't hand anything out.
Dude,
right
I flew and they gave all the stuff.
now. Dang. Well, this was on Frontier, so
Okay.
this was hella budget.
Okay.
Yeah. It was. Hey, I'm not complaining. I was good with it.
You can bring your own snacks, you know.
There you go. Snacks in my nose, dude.
We don't care.
Some bugs.
Oh. Yeah. Eat your burgers.
Tomorrow is already here.
Kind of a jam circle vibe on this
I
song.
said a droner.
Jam
Yeah.
circle?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Jam circle.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Drum circle too, with the
All right.
bongos coming in.
We're talking about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I heard the same song.
I'm
I'm kidding. I don't know. There's so many different sounds.
What I loved about it was the clean guitars.
Yeah.
And kind of that stereo effect. They were going back and forth. Just real original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have anything?
A droner. I liked it. I liked it though.
Yeah.
I feel like that is Stereolab. The drone.
Yes.
For sure.
The jamming, the droning is when they jam.
Sure.
It's like, let's jam over this.
I wrote something at the end here and it auto-corrected it to Garfish.
That might have been a better name
Yeah.
than Tomorrow's Already
Okay.
Here.
How about the title track?
Was that staticky
I said again,
sound
again with the
there.
drone jam.
Yeah, I love that fluttering noise.
Yeah.
And their drummer really shone on this one. Like, just remembered once again, they have a really killer drum.
Oh yeah,
They do.
awesome bass lines too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hell of a rhythm section.
Now I'm super upset. I actually fell asleep on the plane for the next two songs. and I was gonna re-listen to them, and I forgot.
Oh man.
So y'all are gonna have to.
Monstrous Soccer was a little more downbeat, definitely kind of a. I mean, I thought like I was blown away by how upbeat Emperor Tomato Ketchup was. Like that was just a straight up jaunty tune. That one.
Yeah.
And this one was just,
Jaunty.
it was. It just put a smile right on my face, man. Just the sad melody, that slow guitar part, bringing the string section too to just kick home the melancholy feel. Like
Oh, you're talking about
Monstrous Opera.
Yeah,
that's why it was so jarring.
Yeah,
the change.
Kind of creepy sounding.
Yeah.
I'm guessing monstra means monster.
I should have looked up what that means.
Let's
I
see.
definitely did not.
I would bet money it's monster.
Monster in French. What is it?
And Sacre.
Monstra. And they're showing pictures.
Sacred?
They're
Sacred
showing pictures
monster?
of monster trucks.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder.
Sacre bleu.
But
Sacred Monster.
It is.
Yeah. This was like the most different track on the album for me. Like,
Unexpected for
yeah,
sure.
they were doing weird stuff with their chords. The progression was kind of ominous, and there's this violin in there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was quite a twist.
Yeah, I dug it.
Yeah, it's certainly not a bad song.
Yeah.
It was definitely caught my attention, and it didn't really. I mean, Motorola Scalatron, like perfect name because of all the friggin' robot sounds we've got in this one. A lot of buzzing.
Yeah.
But, not nearly as sad.
This one was really upbeat.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
It was just which makes track 10 Evermore Stranger, Sacred Monster. It's just this one little divot where it's just like, are you just gonna be sad now?
Drummer needed a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe taking a mulligan on this one.
Yeah. And then Slow Fast Hazel was appropriately named because it starts slow and then it gets fast.
It do.
It do.
And it was very slow.
Yeah.
My notes on this. Fell asleep on the flight and woke back up to this one. Wah wah.
This one
Fun
would have put
track.
me back to sleep, honestly.
Was there some wah in there?
Some wah?
Wah.
I didn't note that, but
Maybe I was half asleep because
Yeah.
I said wah wah.
I heard the wah wah on the noise of carpet. I didn't notice any on this one.
Oh. That could have been.
maybe it was your own like sleep noises.
It's your subconscious
Yeah.
wahing you back to sleep.
Maybe so, man.
Or a baby crying.
Dude, Jingle Bells and Anonymous Collective. Was dude, maybe I was just like
Damn, dude.
so out of it at this
I wish
point.
I'd been on this plane with you like that.
Were there not any?
No.
No Jingle Bells.
Maybe
Okay.
there were. I didn't.
I heard a tambourine, I think.
There could have been Jingle Bells. I mean,
Yeah.
Dude,
I wasn't a huge fan of this song. I'll say
Yeah.
that. Like,
I'm a spoken
not a
vocal.
strong
Yeah.
closer for me.
I liked
That was a closer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anonymous Collective is the last one on here.
Oh my gosh.
I liked.
Did you listen to Freestyle Dumpling?
I did not.
And Old Lungs.
Because there's like a couple versions of this.
I put Upbeat Jam on Freestyle Dumpling and Fuzz Bass on Old Lungs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. You don't find it under their artist page, but there is just a standard issue of this album, and it ends with Anonymous Collective.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. There's a really long deluxe version,
Yes.
expanded
Oh, yeah.
edition, and that puts you at an hour 39.
Yep.
I'm still. Y'all didn't care for Anonymous Collective?
Not really. It didn't.
Jingle
didn't
Bells.
I just kind of put
Kind of a whimper of a finish.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like. I wouldn't say I really disliked any of these songs. Like, this one was just kind of didn't do much for me.
Relative to the rest.
Yeah.
I loved what the singer did. Her vocal
Spoken.
shifts in this one. She went like really deep in
Oh,
parts
yeah.
of the song.
Yeah.
Like it was really cool.
Yeah.
It's just, I agree with you. It's not the best singing voice, but she's got a strong enough voice that she can jink and jank it up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
need to
liked it.
re-listen to this one
I do
because
too.
maybe at this point I was a little.
I gotta hit the last 4 since I was asleep, basically.
Yeah.
But
That's okay.
for what I was awake for, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
I was gonna go right about there because, well, it didn't just like blow me away. It's like I definitely want to listen to this again.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts it automatically at 7. And I mean, it was really good.
The element of surprise for me. I like the direction it went.
Yeah. Apparently their albums, change pretty drastically. Like they kind of bounce all over the place.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that
I'd
a
love to
lot.
do another. So
Hey,
maybe.
comments are open.
Yeah.
We'll hit their whole discography.
Why not?
Did somebody on YouTube request this?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Maybe Reddit,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, okay.
I think it might have been on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Glad they did, though.
Me too.
What are you rating it as,
I
Stephanie?
gotta say, this is an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
It made me totally reassess. I mean, I was kind of trending
Awesome.
that way anyway. After,
Yeah.
I didn't. Something about my notes on Mars really bothered me. I feel like I let the opening of the album kind of paint my whole view of the thing. And I don't think I did a very good job on that review.
Yeah.
So I'm going back and listening to it, and that really put me in the perfect frame of mind to go through this. And I don't care what the commenters say. Like, I'm going to listen to a lot more from Stereolab.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. This
I got to bump it up for that. 8 out of 10.
This has me really curious to check out the whole discography.
Yeah.
They're a cool band.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. I'd recommend it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To a fan or no, like this is a fun album.
Yeah.
It is very different, though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, now that this is our second encounter with these guys, but like, I don't know who I would recommend it to. I would, but I just don't know who.
Yeah.
to. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so unique.
It's a little out of the box. Like, definitely if you're like a kind of mainstream kind of pop fan and nothing else, then maybe not.
I think I might still, just to hear their reaction.
Sure.
I think this could.
I could see like people that like electronic,
Oh,
people that like prog,
Yeah.
like a blending of some very different genres.
Sure. If you like krautrock.
Yeah, you'll love this.
Or like
Yeah,
the Velvet
Velvet.
Underground or something.
Okay. Yeah.
She has a lot of similarities to that vocalist.
Yeah.
But
I need
yeah,
to check out more of their stuff.
it's kind of underground music.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have.
You tapped out?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
I'm tapped out, bro.
That's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's. Thank you to our requester who put us on this, and go listen to Stereolab. Give it a shot. You might enjoy it. We're 3 different ones, and we'll see you.